Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return.
Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 and 21.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
That's caught. It's Frazier. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back in coming up with that conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Big throw caught on the left side. It'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Brought down across midfield to the 46.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Makes the catch. It's Frazier.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Branch. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused.
He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And the defense brings him down. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Grab down the middle. It's Young. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. To dart right down the middle. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Just as he throws the ball.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's a dangerous return. They're finally getting him in there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They finish off the scoring drive. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. After the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. To the air, it's Lagway. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. On the move now. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. For a huge gain here. Touchdown, Georgia. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Tack on the BAT, and it's 21-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, it makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get...
Touchdown, Dogs! This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The shotgun handoff here. There's a stiff arm. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picks up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ayers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looks right and lets it fly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
After PAT, they trail 28-7. So The offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. He's starting, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Caught over the middle. It's Young. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with their running play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide. And
looking for a big play here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. A shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Second down after that previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Will throw it off the run-pass option. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's a wide receiver screen. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the Gators will line up to boot it away.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Watch some time. Now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Thomas. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 40, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Pulls it in. It's Young. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run it here. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Branch. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. The Dogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete, that's enough for a first down. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
21.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Fights. Now it's another broken tackle.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking deep to the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Working clock with the ground game. That's a strong stiff arm.
Well, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. bringing pressure. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Intercepted in the end zone.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. It's set a second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. And how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. The tight end has got it. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.